Be easy.
See y'all with your New York swagger and stuff, because y'all ain't, y'all got this to be proud of, but y'all ain't got a lot to be proud of, man, because some of y'all natives and some of the stuff that's been coming out on y'all.
Man, I think some of these natives, like, look, you ain't a resident here no more. Nah, buddy. Your home's in LA. That's you stay there. Or your home in Miami, you stay there. Don't come back up here no more. Don't come back up here.
Y'all denying him yet? Your boy Sean Combs.
I
don't even want to give him a nickname no more. He don't deserve a nickname.
Yeah, you just Sean Combs, because that's what they're gonna be saying in the court documents and in the court of law.
Yeah,
Mr. Sean Combs.
Yeah, Mr. Sean Combs. We all just recently seen the video that came out with what he did in the hotel with his ex-girlfriend Cassie, and yeah, man, it's some despicable stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I think the dude is
horrible.
He's done because we all saw it with our own eyes. Before it was he say, she say. We all kind of believed it. We all felt it. You know what I'm saying? But seeing it with your own eyes is different than reading it in a court document or hearing somebody in a video break it down to you.
Yeah, because the thing is, and the reason why it is different for me is because now you look at, you take away all the defense of an individual, especially the way it played out.
Mm-hmm.
Like if there's some kind of tussle things going on and there's a situation that maybe just got out of hand because it's in the moment, there's some tussling going on, right? Yeah. And some mixed words or mixed actions and things just get out of hand. But to leave out of a room, chase somebody down the hall, you half naked, you ain't got the wherewithal to put some clothes on. You know what I'm saying? That means you was on a mission for something or whatever. Like your rage was just to that point to where you chase somebody down who's defenseless and you just do that to them. Yeah. And then you kick them while they down, not once but twice. And then while they down, instead of walking away, you drag. Like you just like at every point, it just made it worse and worse and worse to where it's anyway, it would be inexcusable, even if it was some tussling going on. Even then, it's still inexcusable for a man to do that, right? Because we're all men. We've had relationships, and relationships kind of get fiery, and you get anger. You know what I'm saying? You get angry, but then you don't.
Even the court judges a moment of rage. What do they call it? In a act of
hold on, I know what you're talking about. But
I can't remember the word, but even the courts judge it differently when somebody kills someone from like an act of love, not love necessarily, but from an emotional reaction.
Yeah, it's like some kind of emotional reaction that takes them out of their like right mind. You know what I'm saying?
For that moment. That's judged different than premeditated. Yes.
Yeah. And that you had to make the decision. I'm going to get up out of bed, get out of this room, run down the hall, and then confront this person who was trying to. Their back is to you. They're not looking at you. They're not saying anything to you. And you just run up on them like that.
I don't know if you saw this clip, but there was more clips. So like she actually snuck out with her shoes off. So she was trying to get out quiet. She was at the elevator putting her shoes on at the moment. And at some point, I guess she got them on, still waiting for the elevator. And that's when he came up. At another point, he started throwing vases and stuff. He sat down in a chair. You saw that? Yeah. And he started throwing stuff at her. And it's just like, yo, you look a whole lot worse, man. Because like you said, she laid there. She attempted to play possum. It's different when it's a conflict. It's a confrontation. Two people are attacking each other versus one person is just totally non-resistant. They're not trying to fight back. They have no type of aggression in them. They're literally trying to save themselves. They're not even trying to protect themselves. Like
and not trying to sorry to cut you off, but just kind of compared to Chris Brown. Not excusing Chris Brown and the Rihanna thing, but that whole story with Chris Brown and Rihanna. Oh, she hit me and she attacked me, and things got out of control, and I started hitting back.
Yeah,
it was nothing even compared to that situation with Chris Brown.
Sean is worse than Chris Brown for that. Sean is worse. And like you say, neither excusable because at the end of the day, control yourself. Both ways, the man and the woman in the situation, control yourself. Yeah. But at least we can say, well, he got hit a few times. I can't even say nothing for Sean. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just
nothing.
You just look like trash. You look weak. Not look. Yeah. We obviously know you are weak at this point. You're a weak man.
Yeah, anybody who does that to any person, one, even if it's a man you're doing that to who's not confronting you and they didn't do anything, like they didn't slap your mama or spit on your babies. Agreed. You know what I'm saying? You don't run up to any human being, man or female, and do that to somebody defenseless. That looks weak. That's like, you're just being a bully. You're just on bully mode.
Yeah.
And we all understand how we view bullies who are bullying somebody who's not trying to harm them, or you know what I'm saying, they're trying to get away from you. Now you're on the attack, complete offensive. Just it's despicable.
I agree. He would have looked equally as weak if it was a little small man that wasn't trying to have no confrontation with him, and he did that. In my eyes, now I know in everybody's eyes that's not the case, but now you look double weak. The fact that you did it to little 90-pound Cassie, and we already heard what else came with the territory also. You know what I mean? So like, we
heard of Diddy. Yeah, and you heard of Diddy attacks before, and now with the Diddy attacks that you've heard in the past, and then seeing that,
even if they're not true, he validated all of them through that video.
All of them.
Yeah,
all of them. Because why would you not attack this other guy who offended you this way, or this situation we heard about? Why wouldn't you do that? You know what I'm saying? In a moment of rage. If you could do that in a moment of rage.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody's gonna have no respect for that, man.
Yeah. And I think,
and anybody that defends it, it's gonna be hard for most people to respect you if you defend them in that.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, there's no support for it. I mean, granted, it was years ago, and I don't know if he's ever asked for forgiveness, but in the public's eye, and he's had the opportunity when the court documents came out, instead of saying all this stuff is false, this ain't true, to say, yes, we had some situations and I did some things out of character. And I'm sorry, that's the only way that this could have been fixed. That video comes out 8 years later.
A little bit better if he'd have done that. Better. He didn't do it. Because
the video is 8 years old, right?
Yeah.
So should we always hold somebody to their past? And yes, we should to a degree, right? But how much have they changed? And for you to not get in front of it when the court documents came out before we had video to say, yes, I did this and that in the past, and I'm sorry for it or whatever, to kind of show some kind of, you know what I'm saying, sympathy for what you've done, and ask for forgiveness for what you've done. Like, hey, look, this is what it was, and I'm not that guy anymore, and I'm this. Like some kind of recognition, ownership. Anytime you have somebody who's done something in the past and it's wrong and they don't own up to it and have any kind of ownership, you can't trust that person. You can't look at that person with any type of sympathy ever.
Right. Agreed. Even Ray Rice got ahead of the story and told us, I knocked her out. Like, and then the video came out, we were all like, ugh, he knocked her out. But he owned it. Sean, man, denied it all. Said this is money grabs. They said he recently put out a post saying that time reveals the truth. Yes, it did, Sean.
Yes, it did. The truth. And here we go. Here we go. So, man, we can move off of this because I don't really want to give him too much more of my attention concerning this topic. But I will say this: I'm back to Paul's. I'm off to no Diddy because he don't get no shout outs from me. Yeah,
so I'm back on Paul's.
Don't even want to say the name.
You don't get no cool nicknames around here, Sean. When we reference you, we reference you like your court paperwork.
Exactly.